What's up, everybody? My name is Walter Wilson, and I'm a realtor here in Houston, Texas, who helps you buy, sell, lease, and most importantly, invest in real estate. On our previous episode, we toured this beautiful castle-inspired property located not too far from here, and if you haven't already, please go take a look. Today, we're located at 230 Baylock Street, and this property is a 6-bed, 7.5 bath with over 8,000 square feet of interior living space while being built on a little more than a 1-acre lot. This home is currently on the market for $4.475, but we'll leave the property information in the property description below for you to go take a look at. We'd like to thank Jana Bruce for allowing us to tour this beautiful property behind us. But if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. But now, let's get started with the video. If you look down, we have these massive concrete slabs with the turf finishes, and I really like that the property developers added this touch just because it really will help with the overall maintenance and curb appeal of the overall home. If you look right here, we have our stainless steel garage. Walking towards the entrance of the home, you're able to see this wooden finish that the property has, and I really think goes well with the white painted brick. But most importantly, we have this outdoor patio that we'll talk about a little later, but it faces the exterior of the home and it also overlooks the front yard. If we walk this way, we have our white painted brick that really contrasts as well with our black trim on our windows. And I really like that they added this touch because it really goes well with the wooden finishes that we have here. If we make ourselves this way, we have our grand enclave. The developers decided to have recessed lighting that goes all throughout, so you'll be lit up at night. As we make our way into the entrance of the property, you can see LED lights and this massive pivot door with glass surrounding the whole interior of the property. And now let's make our way into the interior. When we enter the interior of the property, we're greeted with this beautiful chandelier. You can see the black trim pivot door, as well as the glass that surrounds it. All throughout the property, we have this 9-inch oak wood hardwood flooring. If we walk this way, you're able to see our gas range, and it's double-sided, so we're also able to see it from the great room as well. On the left wing of the property, we have a kitchen, great room, as well as a flex space. And on the right, we have our primary bedroom, as well as 4 additional suites. But now, let's start in the kitchen. When we make our way into the kitchen, we're greeted with these beautiful restoration hardware, pendant lightings. And of course, we have an amazing central island. It has quartz countertops with these custom cabinetries. And we have the black finishes all throughout that you see. We have soft closing doors. And one notable feature that I like to mention when we're touring these homes is either on the left or right side, you'll have the dishwasher. Today it's on the right side of the sink, and it's finished in the same cabinetry that we see all throughout, which really does give you that seamless look. We have our white horn style sink with our stainless steel faucet. If you take a look to your left, we have this 6-burner Thermidor stove. And what I really like is they have a pot filler that's above it. As you can see, we have the white quartz countertops that goes with the white custom cabinetry, and we have our floating shelving. And they added a really neat feature with an LED lighting, so you can have some type of memorabilia or things that you like to put up there. And also on the back, we have our quartz countertops and we have connections for plugs. When we make our way this way, you'll guess it, we'll have our refrigerator and freezer combo. If you'd like to take a look inside. They finished it with the same cabinets that we saw all throughout with our black finishes. If we walk this way, we have more cabinets for storage. I would probably put our coffee things here because we actually do have a Thermidor coffee maker and a fast oven, which is essentially a microwave. When we make our way into the butler's pantry, we have more tons of storage. We have a Bosch stainless steel refrigerator. We have our wooden cabinets and more floating shelves. Now that we've finished talking about the butler's pantry, we're now gonna make our way into our office space. Here in the front office, we have our custom built-in shelving and drawers to our right. If we take a look down, we have outlets that are conveniently placed in the middle where you would put a desk, and we have the same white oak engineered hardwood floors. We take a look here, we have our window that overlooks the front yard, and it really allows for a ton of natural light. When exiting the office, we have these steel black trim doors that really does soundproof the space, and I really like that they added that. We make our way this way into the great room. The first thing that we're greeted with are these two chandeliers that are from Restoration Hardware. If you look up, we have our 16-inch vaulted ceilings that makes the space feel a little bit bigger, but considering the space is 8,000 square feet, it's already grand. On our right and left side, we have our LED lighting, as well as recessed lighting all throughout on both our right and left side. And on the right side, those little black slits that you'll see are actually AC vents that are really seamless, and I like that the developers added that touch. We make our way this way. We have our floor-to-ceiling windows that overlooks the pool, and I like that they added this as well because I feel like the pool is one notable feature of the home. Of course, we have our 9-inch engineered hardwood flooring that you see all throughout. We have electrical outlets on the floor. And right in front of us, we have our gas fireplace that changes colors that we talked about a little bit earlier in the video. But now we're gonna make our way into the right wing of the home. In the right wing of the home, I would consider this a game room or a flex space or a secondary living room or whatever you would like to use it for. We have the same 9-inch engineered hardwood floors that you see below. Here we have tons of cabinetry space to put things like gaming consoles or just knick and knack things that you collect over the years. If we look to our left, we have an assembly of windows that overlooks the front of the home, and it really does illuminate the space a lot. If you look above, comment in the comments below on what you think this structure is, but it's actually a ceiling fan / purifier, and I actually really didn't know what it was at first until I saw the air particles circulating, which I think is a really neat feature that the developers added. As we make our way to our first secondary bedroom, you can see the same 9-inch hardwood floors that we have all throughout. Entering the space, we have tons of natural light due to our window that faces the front of the home. Below, we have our 9-inch hardwood floors, and above, we have a ceiling fan with our LED lighting and 2 built-in sound systems. Here, we have our 2 closets with built-ins as well as hanger rods. To our right, we have our ensuite bathroom. In here, we have 1 vanity with white quartz countertops, cabinets above with stainless steel finishes, and we have 2 mirrors. And to our left, we have a combination shower and bath. We have our white slat walling. We have cabinets above and cabinets below. I really like this because it doubles as like a seating area, and it's like the wooden finishes that really contrast as well with the white slat walls. Here, we have 2 washer and dryer sets, and they're really high quality. They're from LG, and they come with the property. Here, we have a iron board that opens up. To our right, we have a sink. Entering the primary bedroom, we were going through these double doors that really kind of gives you a grand entrance. When we land here, we're entering a sitting room. In the primary bedroom, above we have a designer chandelier, the same recessed lightings. To our right, we have where the bed would go, and to our left, they actually designed a drink station. Here in the drink station, we have our brick wall above with 2 lightings. Below it, we have our white quartz countertops with the same wooden finishes that we saw in the secondary bedroom as well as the kitchen. A neat feature here is we actually have thermodaire refrigerators. We have tons of cabinet space for assortments and things like that. And to our right, we have floating shelves for things like martini glasses or wine glasses. If we look this way, we have an exterior door going towards our pool. But now let's go take a look into the other half of the bedroom. In this portion of the bedroom, we have our same 9-inch white oak hardwood flooring. Above us, we have our fan that we previously spoke about in our game room, which is pretty neat. To our right, we actually have an electric fireplace that has this black brick with this wooden finish that really goes well with everything and makes the space feel much better. And you're also able to put a TV here if you would like. They already have the electrical built-ins. To our left, we have an assembly of windows that overlooks your pool in the backyard. And I really think it allows a ton of natural light into the space and really makes the place feel serene. Here in the primary bathroom, the first thing that we're greeted with are these massive 16-inch vaulted ceilings. We have a separation between the left wing and the right wing of the bathroom. Here, you're able to see your white quartz countertops with your wooden custom cabinetries. We have our black finishes as well that we've been seeing all throughout. We have a mirror and 2 LED lightings. Making our way, this is actually a heating towel rack. So you're able to change the temperature and turn it off with this connection here. But one of the most notable features of this bathroom is the floor-to-ceiling windows that overlooks the pool. This space really is just so serene. We have our custom floating tub that's able to actually fit 3 people. I hosted an open house here and 3 individuals actually decided to get in and they were in there comfortably. But here we have a black faucet with our black trim, which really does go well with the space. If we make our way to the left of the bathroom, we can see our double shower heads with this gray finishes that we saw on the other side. If we take a look below, we have kind of like this towel assembly that goes into our drain. And if you ever wonder about privacy in this home, you're also able to tint the windows, which will allow you to look outside, but individuals will not be able to look inside. Continuing with the tour, we have another vanity with the white quartz countertops, the wooden finish with the black trim. We have 2 windows, 3 LED lightings, and more cabinetry for things like toiletries and other little knickknacks that you can let in the bathroom. Here we have a toilet, and that pretty much concludes the bathroom. Now let's make our way into the primary closet. Entering the primary closet through these double doors, we're first met with this designer chandelier that you see above. We have our same LED recessed lightings that we see all throughout the home. In the center of the closet, we have this beautiful island that allows for you to have amazing storage because there's drawers all throughout. We have white quartz countertops on top, and on the left and right of the center island, we have seating areas or places where you're able to put your shoes on. And we may take a look to our right, we have places for jeans, shoes, and all the little knickknacks that you need. And to your left, we have rods for things to hang up your clothes. In the primary closet, we also have another drawer, which allows for tons of storage. But these drawers are also finished with a silver finishing instead of the black trim that we've been seeing all throughout the tour. And one last thing I would like to mention in the primary closet, and one thing that I really like that the developers added, was this ensuite washer and dryer room that you see. I really do believe it adds a lot of convenience to the space. But now that we've wrapped up the primary suite, let's make our way into the next part of the home. Now that we're in the left wing of the home, I'd like to talk about the kitchen area. Here in the kitchen area, we're able to comfortably sit around 12 to 10 seats here, which really does allow for you to have Thanksgivings here or really just any entertaining event. One great feature is this enormous assembly that they added. It opens up to the pool area and it opens up to this kitchen area, which really does make it seem like one open space, which is like a outdoor indoor type vibe. On our left wing of the home, the first thing that you're greeted with is this stairway where it goes to our flex space, guest room, and kitchenette that we'll talk about a little bit later in the tour. But now we're kind of like in this middle area where we have white flat walls and little cubbies. This leads us to a full bathroom where we have our white brick accented wall that we saw on the exterior of the home. And I really like that they added that because it gives the home a little character. This way we're actually entering our flex space, our gym area, which is really neat that they added it to this portion of the home because it's in the back of the property where it's facing the pool, which really does give you that serene vibe that we saw in the kitchen and primary bathroom. Here in the gym area, we have a ton of windows that overlooks the pool area, and I really like that they added that. We have custom cabinetry to our left and right for you to put all your gym equipment and knickknacks that you may have. We have the same 9-inch engineered hardwood floors that we previously saw all throughout the home. Above us, we have our amazing fan that the builders decided to add in the gym, which really does add everything that you need to the space. I think right here, I would add 2 treadmills, and to your right, I would add free weights. But that pretty much concludes the gym area. Before we end, I'd like to talk about these Bourne style doors that they added. But yeah, that pretty much concludes the gym area. Now let's make our way into the backyard. Now that we've finished talking about our gym area, we're now entering our outdoor living space. This place is really it's just very serene. If we look above, we have our wooden finishes with our black ceiling fan. We have our recessed lighting that we saw all throughout the property. We have 2 skylights above, but the most notable feature is this huge assembly that opens up into our indoor living space and also comes into our outdoor living space that really just makes our overall theme feel like one central space. To our left and right, we have 2 assemblies, sliding doors that open up to this outdoor living space. And below we have our same concrete slabs that we previously saw in the front of the home. Making our way this way, we have our enormous pool, which is actually one of Memorial Village's largest residential pools, and it really does show you how grand this lot is. So we're on a 1.06 acre lot, which means that you can have tons of vegetation. We have this enormous pool with a jacuzzi pool, and we also have a water faucet that comes out over there to your left. Just looking around, we have tons of privacy, tons of greenery, and that's actually why residents here love the Memorial Village area, because you get more square footage for how much you're spending. If we take a look back here, you can actually have like a green area or anything that you may like. But that pretty much concludes the backyard. Now let's make our way into the upstairs space of the property. Now that we're back into the interior of the home, we'd like to go upstairs and talk about our flex space and kitchenette area. As we walk up the stairs, the first things that we notice are these black trims that we can see on our left and our right. And we have the same white oak flooring on our stairwell. Now that we're in our kitchenette area, we have our floating shelving that contrasts as well with our white brick accent wall. We're able to see these beautiful wood countertops that they allowed us to have with these custom cabinets that are finished in a gray finish with a black trim. We have a soft closing door with a trash can here, and we have a dishwasher actually, which is finished in the same cabinets that we have seen all throughout. To our right, we have a Bosch appliance refrigerator and freezer combination, and we have a sink. And now that we finished up with the kitchenette portion of our upstairs part of the home, now let's go into our ensuite bathroom. Here in the ensuite bathroom, we have the same finishes that we've previously seen. We have our white quartz countertops, contrasting well with our custom cabinetry. We have a beautiful mirror here, and we have our black finished faucet. To our right, we have our amazing shower and tub combination with our black finishes that we've also seen all throughout the house. Entering the guest room, we have our 9-inch hardwood engineered floors. Above us, we have our sound system with our LED recessed lighting and ceiling fan. We have a window to our left of our guest suite, which allows for amazing light to come into the bedroom that overlooks the outdoor pool. And it really does make this place feel so serene. We also do have another closet behind us that has a ton of built-ins like drawers and hanging rods. Now that we've talking about the guest room, let's make our way into the final portion of our home, which is the flex space. Here in our flex space, we're personally greeted with a ton of area. This is the first time we're actually seeing carpet in the home, but I believe the developers decided to go with this because it would make perfect for an indoor movie theater. To our right, you're able to see 2 lights, which really illuminates the space. And to our left, there are also more lighting. Above, we kind of have a vaulted ceiling design with our recessed lighting all throughout. And that pretty much concludes the space. And one more thing is we have some more storage here where you can put gaming consoles or anything that you may need to hide. I really like that the developers chose to add this space because a movie theater in this home really brings the overall home to life. And they also decided to put electrical outlets all throughout the wall. That pretty much concludes the space. Now we're entering our final space of the property. I would personally consider this a sunroom, just because we get tons of natural lighting from our outdoor patio. Above, we have our recessed lighting that we've seen all throughout the house. We have a white ceiling fan, and below we have carpet. Making our way to our outdoor patio, we're able to see why this sunroom gets so much sun. It's just because it's located on the front of the home, and it really just does get a ton of natural sunlight. To our left and right, we have 2 LED lights, and we have our wooden finishes that we previously spoke about in the beginning of the video. Below us, we have towel, and to our right, we have our black trim. Well, that concludes our full home tour. I'd like to give a special thanks to each and every one of you for joining us while we toured this beautiful property. And I'd also like to give a special thanks to Jana Bruce and our videographer with Deriska Digital Productions for shooting this amazing video that you saw. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're ever looking to move to Houston, my name is Walter Wilson, a realtor here, and I'll be more than happy to help you buy, sell, lease, or even more, invest in real estate. But I'll see you at the next video.